am the word that purifies. I am the soul of Ra, the glorious light. I am the word that purifies. I am the soul of Ra, the glorious light. I am the word that purifies. I am the soul of Ra, the glorious light. We give thanks and praises to the waters above and the waters below. We give thanks to the beasts, to the fishes, to the seas, to the whales, to the lakes, to the dolphins that constantly gives our message. Give thanks for life itself. This is the message of our ancestors. Our original ancestors are the dolphins. You must know that. If your ancestor, your forefather, your foremother did not teach you right, you are not qualified to be an ancestor. An ancestor is an immortal being. An ancestor is someone who knows himself or herself. It's someone who has ascended, not just somebody who just passed recently. They are not qualified. Go and read ATR, African Traditional Religion, ATR. Go to the universities and read ATR. Who is qualified to be an ancestor? An ancestor must not die from any diseases, any so-called strange diseases, diabetes, cancer, heart attack, and all these degenerative diseases. An ancestor must not die from that. It is written down in ATR. I had ATR book in 1999 when I was I've never been to the university to Legon, but I got a chance, the privilege to have this book. And in this book it is written that an Okonfo, a priest, must never eat sugar. It is written in that book. Whoever want to challenge can go and check ATR. They study ATR in Legon. Go check that book. A sister from UK took that book from me because it is full of information. Okonfo must never eat sugar. And when we talk about sugar, we are talking about all carbohydrates, because that is the enemy. That is the one that brings you down as an Okonfo. You can't be Okonfo whilst you are eating starchy foods. No way. You can't. You cannot go through your ascension process. So today, we are going to talk about malaria. Because the last time somebody said I should talk about malaria, mosquitoes and stuff like that. So pay attention carefully. Because what I'm going to teach you, nobody has ever talked about it. Nobody, not even in the whole world. So listen carefully. Malaria, all right? Let me bring my salt out. All right. Now, the creation, you have to understand the creation story. I was saying what about the last year. About the everything has been arranged. Someone told you that some being, some God, will be and and to know they are shouting, you are looking for that person. Well, news flash. We came from bacteria. This is the evolution story. When the animals arrived on this planet, the trees were already here. And the trees, realizing that the animals are there to harm them, to chew some of them, the ruminants, they have to create a system, a defense mechanism. I was some bomb buying. In Moano, a buy, now I was saying piano, and in her by my omobo buying, because Ubia a near Sassua or Pese Nasi, Eden Eshi. Ubia Pese Nasi, Eshi. Ubia Pese or Dory. Into no also mobo buying. then omo ye omo use kania me can say kania omo use sunlight ewia e dey create certain chemicals ewo mu phytic acids, lectins, anti-nutrient, oxalate, toxic substances, a creative mu. Ebi mo dey higher, ebi mo dey lower. So na be ya emwano entumi en enhia ase. Nti ne mwa na nkasa akura po no omunim, otwenim, akrantenim say nhaban bi wo ho no mu a okudi a obewu. Aponchinim, oyo omunyina omunim. Say emwa say nhaban bi wo ho no mu a omukodi a they will die instantly. Nti na almost no with the inner wisdom, they selected some herbs which are less harmful to them, and they process it very well. Senebeya almost no among ase eden ebe to me adore. Now let me tell you this one. Now, entontom so bae. Ono so na dia no. Ono so tonton no. Abodi ya no. Ono so na dia no. Na aduane a ono so ni di no. Sichiri. Entontom aduane odi no. Sichiri. Nti ya na mo no. Amunyim se entontom aduane sichiri. Enti no. Amunyim se ense so omudi sichiri aduane. Nti odi sichiri aduane a it will attract that entontom to you. This is the law. It's simple. Magnetism. What did that do to her? No magnet. What the band of pay? A bed and a bear attracting about chain. And your magnet no be journey I call Daduano, Eden, Ebaba, about the arbitrary magnet. A yemra, a ye fat. Entisan etie. So, would a situation Udi esichire aduane a na umoja ne mu no esichire ne be dose umoja ne mu a de bia no ubenya malaria, because you attract mosquitoes to come and feed on your blood because of the sugar. Asem de bia na asem boni to is because of the frequency of your blood. What is in your blood is what attracts what is outside to you. Kongo Wattu, why I'm never afraid of anyone. Why I'm never afraid of anybody. Why I'm never afraid of so-called bad things, coming to happen to me. So-called evil things. Because me, I am good. And so therefore I attract goodness and mercy all the days of my life. Never. When you plan evil, the evil goes to you. All the days of my life, I've seen this play out. Whoever tries, it's either they are dead or they run mad out of the street. I have seen this. I can tell you countless times for what my own friends did to me. And today, they are living in shame. Because the frequency that I'm operating from, goodness, is all love. And you say, Oba, me chain, Oba ma brabo mu. The one for genuine love, amba, unconditional love, amba, you'll be kicked out. Me nya wo hwe, me fa unko edroso, me nya bida, me fa unko bibia, unko yo bibia. The love, the frequency that I'm operating from, the Schumann resonance will kick you out. This is free electrons, electricity. Obey me, I'm obey shocking. Ebe shock you. This is how also nature operates. Mosquitoes feed on blood. They feed on what is in the blood, which is what? The sugar. Abrafo no buy no. Omo ntumi antena. Adenti. Earlier on, omo ntumi antena. Omo call here because omo nya malaria. Sata no krapo no omo nte ase. Na ye ni bibia e din bia ye tu ni din say malaria. Ntuntum kuma abrafo no bebre. Omo ntumi antena baby omo ntumi tena ye mountains, eburi mountains. Ohonom If you have him, baby, a whole new, honor to me cut tonight because in Tuntum and to me operate too much, baby, a whole new. Into honor mo cut tonight, botanical gardens or side. And I'm call here and I'm compare in Tuntum antidote. I'm compare no mudru, and I said, I'm going to make you so there then, a D in Tuntum. So, Enkunim. Omo nim nyansa mo na mo hu so mo nyansa omo nim nyansa omo ejimi nti na nka o se omo eden omo hu se eya sichire na e wo omo moje ni mu sa ice cream sa ni ma dokodoko na omo di no any high carbohydrate foods na omo di no potatoes na omo di no any pasta na omo di no e no na create sa amount because na ye no entontom no en higher entontom no en higher. Samote said there was even a time where people have mosquitoes in bottle. They deliberately capture mosquitoes in bottle and then they release it. Yeah, amu release it against abrafono. It is true because ni omo na atina aponche ensro in tontom ojan onsro tontom jata ensro tontom mente say aponche bi ewo malaria. Maintain say cramming in malaria. Maintain be that because they are always grounded. They are always under the sun and they follow the principles, the laws of nature or the laws of the sun. So when you eat sugar, you are always going to have malaria. When I was a vegan and I was with the group Hebrew Israelite, kakre bia na menya malaria, menya typhoid. And today bia na me pe haban, minim at the back of my mind say, I was say me moja na emu yanyo. And today bia na me tete nim 3 na me we. And ope bia na mate nim 3 na me dia ahye me num na ma we. Nsora no pape, makope nim 3 ahaban no soft one no na ma we because baby a me wo e won cry no. I me go through the hustling no. Ayen tonton mostly no me da bonten na ade achi nti no say me bo me hu ban efre entonton ina me nimpa say entonton no omoje mu ye da o ma ye den o benya satan no I knew that because me tan enya malaria and I'm paying for no am buy no they are not even paying for am buy no am be kire say vegan no de bia na malaria chiom. Bia mostly in African Americans, they bia na malaria. Actually, malaria so chiom pe ebiomuko ewum. A lot of them died in Ghana because of common malaria. Common malaria, they died. These are facts. And until today, ubisa vegan or beka how many times on malaria? They are very, very scared of mosquitoes. Baby antontum wo mo person be call. Today be amukra oils. Amukra oils. Citronella, me kaipa na me kra na me ton bi. Citronella oils, and lemongrass oils. Say na be ya do enumre a na ye de aye den egu ye nsem na ye de asrasra ye ho. Say na be ya betumi aye den. Atena abonten na agim frama. Na ntuntum nkaye. Ntuntum no so wo ho no mo fa body no na on kaye na yenya malaria. So it's like we don't find a root cause. Instead of finding everlasting solution, root cause to deal with these mosquitoes, we always want to create an antidote. But the real antidote is to stop eating things that will make your blood sweet. You understand? Things that will make your blood sweet. Sometimes, but you are having malaria symptoms. Don't you know that? Obi cry to make hospital. Ofri say when you malaria, you go share no. Na malaria bia den eni ni mojem. You go share na typhoid so eni ni mojem. Nti den na ama sa ni ba no onya symptoms of malaria fever. Because the blood frequency is already low. By eating excess sugar, your blood frequency is already low. It has dropped down. And you become vulnerable to malaria infections. Arabia namun from Memubiano, you become vulnerable to it. Very simple. Intino, Opesa would breed more mosquitoes are. Yeah, situation so. What are ye situation so? Nafesi Abontin Obohun Intonton Bebre, Ebaba Begueni. That's it. Yeah, situation so, Nafegu bowl, Munafesi Abontin. Ebe attracted in Tuntum, Ebe attracted in Tatia. You see, in Tuntum and in Tatia. That's it. It's simple. And then main Kimubebre. We got a lot of work to do. I'm also preparing my journey. So I will not speak too much. This is simple. Do experiment for yourself. Nobody goes on a carnivore or primal foods diet. Consists of fish, eggs, and meat. Nobody, no one goes through this diet and have malaria. I repeat, obia ni honoma odi nam kwa odi paya, you know, because paya is loaded also with fat. The entire paya, the paya no, ababe can primal foods no, is because it has fat, and your fat nanka paya no, onukra no, onso onyobia, but fat no, a what paya ni mununtino, and untina ya denebe can your primal foods no. Obi ani word mo odi nam isomunam inremunam efiemwa just a meat and eggs nkosia obenya malaria. Never, because you only attract good things to yourself. You attract goodness and mercy to yourself. You don't attract malaria. The mosquito is there to check you, to inject plasmodium into your blood, to raise your frequency into a balance. Then I see. You are shivering. You are shivering. We are not supposed to shiver. Do you know the reason why we shiver? We shiver because the brown fat, which is the cholesterol, is low. If you have low brown fat, you have always malaria, because the brown fat must be more inside of you. It's a wakwala brown fat no bebre. Mo wakwala o dan fusuo so our malaria. Akwala o dan fusuo so. A breastfeeding baby. A baby who solely breastfeeds or dan fusuo so. What to say? Akwala akotwa or dan fusuo so enya malaria. How many times have I watched? Go to the hospitals, the big hospitals, and check the malaria cases. National age range, you know. National say a baby, a month-old baby, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. National say ewa malaria na cases they call a different issue, but not malaria. And the nurses and the doctors omunim say akwala enum nufusua onya malaria. That is what the nurses tells the mothers, the nursing mothers. They tell them to keep on taking, keep on giving breast milk to their what? Infants. Adenti, because a boy akwala no buying, send a bear akwala no onya malaria. This is the fact. But they did not explain to you. They did not explain to the mothers that mothers adenti nientia akwala enum nfusua onya malaria no because of what? Proteins and abundance of fat sradie ewa akwala ni no enufusuo no eno na ebo akwala no ho ban enti no ema onya malaria. If you eat proteins and you eat fat, there is no way you are going to get malaria. It's simple. Enti akwala no start to say didi edua na edua no ane no edua no na wane no mo fra na edua ane no ane a nia yedi no by rure ene sa niema no starch edua no ne bunch akwala no start to say di sa ebro ni sa niema na what happens? the frequency falls low. You know, not the human air free slow. Mucus coming from the nostril. No air soon slow. Who sakolana no air dry that. Remove so. Just say, you see the body is constantly trying to reject this mucus from many foods. You must listen to Kongo Wattu if you want to live. I hear somebody saying that, you know, we are living in the days of Sodom and Gomorrah. And so those who are listening to Kongo Wattu, they are the ones who are going to perish. But nobody is perishing under Kongo Wattu. Everybody is living happy because of me. People are happy once again. The land has started to ground. Rains are falling. Good vibes. People are happy. Unless maybe our fathers might destroy my body. I might destroy my body. 60 years of accumulating mucus into their bloodstream. I cause some glaucoma, erectile dysfunction, prostate enlargement, you know, diabetes, type 1, type 2, type 3, dementia, Alzheimer's. I say treatment acquire slow because they have really destroyed themselves. You understand? But Obia or 1 in 20s, Obia or 1 in 30s, Obia or 1 in 40s, early, OTA Kongo Wattu, they are feeling better just in couple of weeks. They are feeling better, getting their life back. So Ebane saying na medeni padas ani eko oseimu. Mimfa obi anko oseimu. Na me amigina won no me ma say. Onipa na ho kansa no eya me say monhwe nipa no. Monhwe ne ninkosua. Monhwe ne se. Monhwe ne honam, ne skin. You know, listen to the voice and see who is really destroying. That person already is being destroyed already. Essentially, it will cook you. Your cartilage is supposed to be white, just like a baby's own white cartilage. But woody sugar, no, woody carbohydrate, no, which is going to turn into glucose, no. What happens? Eben was skeletal system, no. The skeletal system, and then I was samain diano. And no, and I was samain diano. The skeletal system, eben udumpe, don't strong don't pay. And so I see ben niano. Me say, money experiment, monkope don't pay. You don't have to be human don't pay, because don't pay bia don't pay. Monko butcher ho, monko ton in chinam. Na akache butcher and somehow don't pay kakra. Na money experiment. Fa don't pay no, egu esichire nsum. Na fa danda don't pay egu nchire nsum and leave it for just a week. Go and check it out. After a week, you will see the truth for yourself. This is what happens inside of you. If you eat sugar, you are going to cook yourself to death. It is called glycation. To death, to a war. And so small, eating as you are growing, and where the 40s, you know, or sell who ye fair. Where the 50, you know, or sell a home fair, a cost one a day. If you say, Duabia a near, say Duano, or no son who ye fair. Say Abuabia near Abuano, or no son who ye fair. Now, Adentina, or that's a name, no, now, who time. Why ugly? Why ugly? To the extent, sir. After them, Kuala Ekra and to me, with him. O Manamu elbow be ye. If you say, your time, your aura is going down. Umojano, near. Ayensa, who don't pay na yemre. It won't mean nante. A crabia was so sisimu. A crabia was so kotodremo. Oh, kotodre, the Becumio, me koto die be kumi o me sasra bro yi o me den o oko hospital a ni aka kire say eye onyi. It's a lie. Listen carefully. Nurse ni bi ka kire me nra or say Kongo, the people are listening to you because I am a nurse and I can tell you that. Let me say identity or say physiotherapists ebinumo I start to say they are using your methods to treat their patients. Physiotherapists I start to use method. They are telling people to cut carbs away and eat proteins. As a matter of fact, eat herbs. Imagine physiotherapists are telling their client to stop eating carbohydrates and eat more eggs, more proteins. You think they are not listening? They are listening. You think they are not happy? They are very happy. Everybody knows that what I am saying is the truth. Doctors, professors, eba mi fiha. Professors, eba fiha. Obi a wachira ade so many years. Ewo Israel, Dan any professor. Imbonidin, because I respect them. They are about 70 plus years. Omo your classmates. Omo ba menim me. Ah me ni PhD. Omo ba menim ebeji intre efa onipadua no ho ebeji eduro, and I respect them because it takes humility for a professor to come down to someone like me. What I say? So the truth shall be revealed to the babes and the suckling. Yemfa no ma PH holder. So if you are making your argument and then you say, Dr. Way, me kind Dr. Way book because or your PH holder. Naturally say wadwene no a shrink it. Wa wokasa naturally say wadwene no a shrink it. Your brain is loaded with glucose and fructose. And unti na wokasa asem no because woni ani physical eyes no is gone. Woni ani na etumi apeke light na etumi de ama eni nankasa eni tutu no ankasa no woni bi enti no you are seeing obrone no a wo PhD na wa tro book no uhunu say owo nyansa e chen wo obibini a wo maame ene wo nana omudi inam titititi nkane omudi inam out of that no I want to aso and then wo wiase no wo uhu obroni no say obroni no wo nyansa e chen wo because ni book no eye fe because ni book no eye fe because information wom. Truth is not an information. Truth is an experience. It's not an information. No books a chain minimum holistic doctor bia or what Ghana or books to chain me. Me books have been ever out no. I had them long time ago when I was 22 years. Because of me akoma papa ntino. I do afford the books every UK. Tons of books at the brand. Ubi crowd in the books, a whole box at the mammy said, Mina mean keeping mano. Each day number 5, a bit no jay, be so mammy. The 16 crucified Christ from how do you call it? Metuneta, volume 1, 2, 3, 4. Just a meaning book. Book Nina will be, but Nina and to me amboame because truth is not what? An information. Truth is an experience. Into no be better obey any hypothesis. Enamonye, but enye fact. Books na Pamplona atrono enye fact. With it is called hypothesis. What I say, ayen say, and only a friend say, ayen say, and only a friend hypothesis. Obidi beggar. Na oyaria no call doctor any man no be say what did you eat last night? I ate burger, all right. Into no from there no instead of obeyi brodo no aton chain na we yi meat parties no so meat no so aton chain No wa judge omo nyina accordingly. Say then na ama akwai wenya stomach ulcer. Then na ama wenya constipation. Then na ama wenya heartburns. No was steady brodo no. Oh we are no was steady enam no. They didn't do that. Omo judging the whole thing. Say beggar no. Ena akoso. Na then na wo beggar no mu. Enam no mo fa enam. Ena enam be ye bronsam no. Corporate. Into no oh enam beggar no di ye. Into no enam ekoso high blood pressure. Enam ekoso say this is hypothesis. It is never factual, no science-based evidence. And nobody better die. They threw away the baby. They threw away the baby, the dirty water, and the whole basin away. Uku jari akwala ewo a basin mu. In Cranford say okpolu basin mu. Na u jari akwala no a. Ube yi akwala no de abefie. What I say? Now what prepare akwala no. Na insuo no efi no. Ewo bucket ni mu no. Ube tu egu. Utugu a na what the bucket no abefie. But you know what they did? Omo tu akwala no twene. Akwala no ya onam enam no. Omo tu akwala no twene. No omo tu bucket no so twene. No omo tu nsuo no so twene. This is what they did to us. They condemn meat, especially red meat. It's the cause of this. It's the cause of high blood pressure. It's the cause of. There's no evidence. You jai namono reno, and I start to say, yeah, then, in your malaria. Me say, Monia research, 1990, 1980, go and check the malaria cases. There's record for everything. Malaria cases. Samun to micro check here. Mupa mon check no continental. Say continent in no. Malaria cases in 1970. Cases are in a now mon check it in 1960. Cases are in a 1950, 1940. Go way back because the more you go back, the lesser cases. Identity. If you say every decade biano, and the air coso. And and then people start to drift away from the truth. There was no such thing as hepatitis B or hepatitis C or whatever. Mantis Ada in 1990. Never. Everybody was happy. We were under the sun. We played under the sun. Imba ebo ampe grounded. Boys are under the sun. Charles Kelly, yeah, football. We go to the beach. We were strong. Everything was all right. All of a sudden, in 2000, they started to do massive importation of certain foods, junk foods into the country. Fast forward, 2010, massive importation of noodles to the extent, sir, now our young girls goes to school with boxes of noodles bought for them by their parents. The time of Gary and Shito Ewon Yari, at that time, girls and boys take it to the boarding house, Ewon Yari, white, old poo, a whole lot of pimples. Ninyama, I say na a good girls name it was school Ninyama. Amaya tan be fee. That was then Gary and Shito time. Now we are in the era of noodles, pasta, noodles, mess up, estrogen, rubber, plastic, soya, seed oils. We are in this era where tons of boxes are being imported into this nation in Africa especially Nigeria, Benin Republic, Togo, Ghana, all the way to Ivory Coast. Way ena imbebruno omudi on a daily basis. I went to a village, Princess Town. Enkwalani nyina no anopa omuko school a we no mudi. First crap no mo yes I aduane no enumre. So see na ye na anopa ena omudi akọ LA schools no. Enti no obi te ho no mo a na aduane oton no oton sa dokomina eno no oton rubber. And it is so cheaper. They've made it so cheap in the villages. Okura 1 Ghana, 2 cities, 3 cities are ubenyebi. Yebe yama, ya the oil no be fry. Concussions. Konako dinewu. Kodinewu. Now 23-year-old girls, 25-year-old girls, 27, they are all having fibroids, ovarian cysts. Can you imagine? What to say, obienya fibroid? That is the days of what? The Gary. The days of Gary. Obienya fibroid. Not just say, a 40 plus. Now it's all fibroid. She see, 23-year-old girl, a fibroid, a ovarian cyst, 23. On you, on worry, or ovarian cyst. Into the Sia Kushiano, who are Bermano, who will Chumaye. What do I get to in a back or any treatment? Ghana so bad, so dear. Onyako Farmer also won't say, Bibiada no, Ed also. Bebreno, Bibiada also. And there crowd Shiano, and there Shiano, I started a momo in our best and Yamano. Now in our cotton, Ubibia Edaniso. Intino Ube Bressa as a man trying to solve her problem. The bonny away the mistakes, bonny and mistakes. The mistakes are why we did a situation. What did brodo? Butter bready, 1 loaf. Or bar at witness a dinning na and the bo milum so no di or feel proud with deep pizza outlets all over. Do you think the war is about what? Guns? The war is not about guns. The war is nutritional. Omuni says Siciano. Enya dia ebetumi di etuo ni niema ababe gina ya subium. Saa mre ne twam. Yemfa etuo e gina ya subium. Because yankasa na ye cowards. Nti na enya ade a ye ba akọ pesa ntokwa no. Na yaba na ye the bombs abetoto ye so. Omo nya cowards no. Omo na omo ku. Omo the bombs ni niema totototo omo so. What I say? Aha, Ukraine, Russia war now because society omo do chale yeso e wotuo. Ba ye de enim say eni hwe nti e kwade ye go can people. Nti no omo use different strategy. And the strategy is nutritional. It is called menticide. Destroy the minds of the people with food, with sugar. Destroy the women. Make sure that the next generation, we are going to have so much infertility on the land. So much infertility on the land. Women are going to be destroyed. It is a 18-year-old girl. 18-year-old girl. You are not supposed to have hips. Unduwe. Oba owa ansana ubody ne emubie naturally. Aponche owa na ne body ne mu ebie. Na wa ye fe. Ne ntwie owa na ne body ne mu ebie. Na wa ye fe. Aboa bia awo awo no ene be ma wo ma ye fe. Na wo body ne mu ebie. Na wo fu bia. Ene small girl, 18-year-old girl, ojina TikTok, twerk it. Pa, twerk. Ne tono baako nie, baako so nie. Indomie estrogen aye ne ma. Estrogen aye ne body mu ma. Or jink or four kruno. The nufu no on wo ye o. And so nufu no eda. The liver so. Nufu no da ne liver so. Eda hot chaka. Estrogen aye ne ma. Noodles aye ne ma esichire. Young girls, because of the foods that our parents are putting them on. Parents don't say that exercise and that kind of noodles no at the mom move school. Pizza, obie the pizza sa ama tisiano. Adie bia ba hye ne yefunu mu. Ose ne nanenam onti ase. Kongo menti ase. Adie na te se owo eni nanenam mu. Na family ha na be hye me ha na be hye me na nka wonu say den eduane bia na the parasites or produce the carbohydrate parasites. They will move inside and destroy. When they come into your heart, they will give you heart problem. They move and go to the brain, bottom. They are called the 9 demons in ancient China. Into Chinese, in Taoism, 3 months, you have to be in the state of bigu, the state of avoiding grains and foods, solid foods, especially the carbohydrates altogether. It is called bigu state. And in that state, you practice qigong exercises, energy exercises, grounding, and you will see that you are in alignment with your true self. The true self is love. The true self is no sickness, it's happiness, total happiness within you. Spirituality is nutrition. Malaria is caused by sugar. Once you eat sugar, you attract mosquitoes to yourself. Media may say, my year experiment na me wie me aka no ewo munsem musumunya mo de me nya dada ba o ye wo me as dada ba me free mu me da bonten enso no malaria to me enkomi if you say me nim pa even when I was eating a lot of fructose, a lot of sugar, you know, from the fructose family as vegan me nim pa say sichire no and no na attract into dey bia metete nim 3 na me dey ahye menum to balance the sweetness in my blood. But see no nim 3 ehu hia me wi ahaban biom me ntete ahaban bia nwi biom because I have addressed the root cause. Me nko these sweet things na ma me mojemu embe ye de na obi embe nyame embe dede wo masom Mario Kongo Mario never me atrate no because me nim pa nyomudi. You know, I will never do that. I will never do that. So that they will come and be singing in my ears. Oh, my cow. Mario. Mario. Ayesh. One say na to mama wa shoe asum. Obema wankasa wo be shoe wankasa wasum. Entontumo na ba be si wo shoe ahun. Won. Wo be shoe ahun wankasa wo slap. Wo shoe ahun na ye de no. Sugar. Prostate is caused by sugar. The sugar, the starch, has enlarged your sugar. And so now the mosquitoes are finding it very palatable. They want to eat the sugar. Into no sound to win that naked. Want to win that naked. You're supposed to sleep naked, but you can't sleep naked. Because if you try, you go slap your sugar in the middle of the night. Stop eating things that attract mosquitoes to you. I am here to make sure in the next 2040, by 2040, the malaria cases has dropped down. Do you know how many children die from malaria? Just a second. Bah! a child dies from malaria on the continent. A child who is loaded with sugar dies from malaria. A second, Sisia Obiewu, Sisia Kolebu, Obiewu, another hospital. Malaria kun obi wo Uganda. Malaria kun obi Sisia Ewo Rwanda. Malaria kun obi Sisia wo Benin. Another person is dead. Every second a child dies from malaria. Go and check it online. Every second. Sometimes they say 5 minutes. They try to make it 5 minutes, 10 minutes and stuff like that. What's the difference? Even if it is 5 minutes, Bia na kola ewu. Obi shreneba. Because the mother is ignorant. What a mosquito kwela. What a mosquito kwela. What bo spray and so still. Ntonton bakon. So won't give you up on your sugar. You have malaria. Kongo, I don't understand. Every 2 weeks you be on malaria. Every 2 weeks you be on just malaria. Yes. This is the reason. Because you are refusing to let go. The emotional way of eating. Sugar, it means that you are not happy. Once in a while, you can indulge in some carbs. Once in a while. I said treat carbs like birthday cake. You don't eat cake every day. Once in a while, you can indulge. And when you do that, you know what you do. You eat high fat. A lot of fat to bring down the sugar. Okay? But you are eating this every day. Who did it here? So what are you trying to do to yourself? You are trying to attract and mosquitoes in your life, hypocrites and parasites into your life. That is why my circle is very small. Me down for long time and also very small. Me down for nyina embe me. Omo adwene mu do no, omo tie me no, omo nyina no, omo far away. Omo ben ye kasapa ebe mo Ghana ha, but omo adwuma nti ye ntumi enhia. These are the people positive mindset, because omo nim say asem America no no correct nti omo adi mechi ache. What you say, and it's helping their lives. Hey, Nikai in 2001, I was in the Volta region, the Monkey Sanctuary, with a friend from UK. Yeah, offering you respect. Yeah, super. I say super. I don't know if I'm super champion. Saving all the 1,000 from the tilapia. So I know the super champion. Anyway, you cause our village, you do or not the asan. Inside the asan, now say then your pet guest house. Chrono soon now, they don't have guest house. This is 2001. Deep village. Light in the hall, no guest house. You bear anything. Into Monkey Sanctuary honor, center honor. And I da honor. You did a bag, yet a pillow, and I did that benches, so. And there's a lot of mosquitoes, because mosquitoes love where there's more grass. Listen carefully. Mosquitoes love where there is more grass, identity, because grass contains glucose. And interna say baby fupe na intuntum adults more, because intuntum no amopeden glucose, grass, glucose, baby asare wo ho bia na intuntum wo ho. Entino ye die. And this is what he narrated to me the next day. I said, bro, now, me know wada, yada, but wada, like wada deep. I mean, to me under, I didn't mean to me under, in tuntum no hame, I'm hame, mean to me under, but wada, ocean ground deep. I'm saying, yeah. Mosquitoes, they are my friends. And so they dare not come my way. I know the antidote. Even at that time, primal foods, you know. Yen shada in deep primal foods, you know, at that time. But I know the antidote. So also mojamo enyo. Once malaria drew biya na enyo. Bitter leaf, neem tree, you know, in Chinengo, you know, some people call it Persiakwa. All the malaria and drowning now are effective now. Enyo. Because they just want you to know, say, or say mojano and enyo. That's all. So why keep on drinking this malaria medicine? It's a business. They don't address the root cause. So I'm addressing the root cause. Anything on my permanent, on radio stations, because you know what? When I come there, one kasano will product, you know, yam talk because me kind of grana, me kind of raw. I don't do what? Sugar coat. You hear the word? Sugar coat. Me for sugar. And the family seminar. Me den train e fa ho. Me hye no train. Me seminar. E yen train na me de hye ho. Ma preserving seminar na me de bremo. Say mun som. I don't care. When you're ready, don't invite me. Because fear is not part of my dictionary. Me sugar coat too. Me in fact a situation and farming me salmon ho. Me den chere and I share salmon na me de bremo. In chere. Ain't no. Me no be da bonten in tuntun be we on we me. Because onim say me and the master. Onim say man hu ne chiwade. Onim pa into no on we me da. But real. Nature is perfect. Nature does not make mistakes. Nature doesn't make mistakes. Nature creating tuntum to check mankind. Because when you say man with the complex brain, dachi, obedient here, dachi, obeyira. Ye mal complex brain, send a bear obey to create tools. Because the monkey cannot create tools. The animals can't create tools. The gorilla, with all that big body, cannot create tools. The hippopotamus, and anybody can see anything onto me and then, and create tools. So, one, you have more complex brain, so you can make cameras, you can make fan, you can make TV, fridge, this, that, houses. And all those kind of things. But we have created things that are also harming us in the process. You see, you are creating sugar, you have beet sugar, you have sugar cane sugar, you have corn syrups, you have stevia, you have all kinds of sugar. And I are creating with so many labels, aspartame. And I did go Indian and I are attracted and more to our sides, a more parasites and harming us. Parasites can make you go mad. It's a call or comfort no. Or see will be out to withdraw. Into no obey needles and pins from you. Needles and pins. These are parasites. Unimsa no bekano. Instead of us all about mouth, a detox. Now cleanse your system. No one can tell say jai san yemen we dino. The divination outcomes no. Actually say nyeme bi ni na mumu. It say nyeme bi ni na mumu dia. Ono na adwene no. Ofi say eye eduro bi na yato. Yato eduro. Parasite no eduro, that is a two eduro pins in that one nyama into a baba be every body no into a better no affect a illusion a magic into one so yeah ni na no honto oh yeah ni na no honto And Rami Brad be Fiamanone, Africa Haya, baby, a buy. Obetina sia nyankasa meje ni din wan kan hwe ankyere me na me kan ne nsem o se he baby ameko bia no baby sa o nsem ansa na o amakasa na wo de wo no wan bisa me bibia me din keke waka me nsem na say yes me ha wo no eye esichire eye se onso wo de chin o se wo akọ Sierra Leone no anto no akọ top people spiritual people Okom Nigeria, if an uncle, Isika Nako, or the chin, Wako Senegal, Wako Gambia, or the Niyari chin, and so no, they cannot interpret and they don't know the solution. Into no, I won't befa quine be so, and they are Jewsika, and the 50 Niama, or the Niamana Shenenum, no, I said I say or fe, or Yama, a Shenenum. Ye ni misali mani na so yanfa anye adwuma me kosua ade wo voter region the master o kire me sa anye mani na but me say me fa anye adwuma because I love good name e betinya yi apotro afri okon oso wo kompo oh bra ye be chi apotro na ya posa akonfirmatiko na ye de apotro na hyemu awo bucket na ase yeah, they are confirmed to go no egu so. They are pentoma. They are tam. They are taroha. So they unim as a patronishim. They are catch that was say. Ubia to withdraw into the be ya patronama. Na ya patrono. And then that way. A patrono no that way. Live and direct. It's no. There no. You become so happy. You have mixed feelings when you beji because wow, you have relief. It's the mind. Why do you no crab man at all? Me say me obi ma me echo baby. Say me no na so me sua de also a problem. And a year patrono man no. You say wow. Into the hormone no o feeling relief. And you need na e ba ni mu no. Emma sa we na o feel wo hono o feel relief ye be do fie no asem na san ba biom apoto da be show biom you know on sin apotro I stand be show biom say Congo ade papa ye ma mi nyina you see this is how I learned through my journey nte ba sa no na masa ko brem ho ase na me ne sa nipa no sa to bi no asa kwa kotena oh yes because me all the time me sika hye me ho ma afefe di ni nyama na me fa ntia na ga me na o ka na dan cry si na re dan cry po ache me sika hye me ho na me di 2 point na me research nti me ma kotena wo nchen me nso wo north wo bolega na kotena wo nchen na ma brem ho ase some it is come out you will be open now to me to show me na wo kire me wo azan wo zan krofo no kwan na wo fa so no na wo kire me say okay so this is it okay nti apotro no enye so yi apotro bi firi o na wo ko chi apotro no wow magicians all over Africa. They cannot cure nothing. They cannot build. They put fear in the people. Usro, from that day on, Ukran Usro say, hey, into then am I here? Into one or yeah, me a deal way. I want to mean body panidine. They can't pinpoint. They will play with your psychology. They play with your mind. Kai. Of course, once they look at you, they know that they know that definitely no uni will be pray baby mo. Until no I dream back to see kweku me no. Say wow. Asasina me na pray mo. Jamono. Until they bia no why confused. One person only ni pa ko be kasa. Assumption. You have assumed already that your uncle is your enemy. You have already assumed that your auntie is your enemy because of apotro. Apotro. Time to wake up. I did not come to bow. I did not come to spare nobody. I shake every foundation, the priesthood foundation, shaking the medical institution, everywhere. I'm shaking everywhere. Wake up. I'm taking all of you to the days of the gods, when the gods were real humans walking on the surface of the land. Most sorry, I must say the gods of our land. Akofa, we, a friend is saying, whiskey, agbedeshi, tears, inkies, then, shinapo, yo, I go, in an enemies, I'm for it, in the gods of our land, the gods of our lands, and a Chinese before no, I say, you know, Ugusu Egunsa, in 2025, Ugusu, good shinapo, in 2025, calling upon gods of our land. A Greek culture. Go and check it. Libation is Greek culture. Uguso Igunsa. And I have our assassin. Uguso Gunsa. And I will show I Kesiano. Uguso Egunsa. Umbano Yare. No Uguso Egunsa. Pape catch them or Bahanamo. You try 9-7. Or send the papa. Ninkola Bremu. Ne papa and Jeshri. On one say I did all no obosonfo insano ogunwa wa mane bari carbohydrate ama banchini niema akola kutuwa 14-year-old started say onya diabetes the papa and Jimmy rational the biane papa say obi na ye ne ba no ema ye cha papa ne nan sa papa no ono na oso pese odi ni fie ma me no ye twa de nan enti no de bia no tell me west now na bibi ye no say Kongo we hia won tem anka ye twa me nan ye twa de nan because of ne papa ignorance, always associating everything to nananum we say nananum no. They are genes that needs to be activated within you. They are your DNA that are lying dormant for you to activate it. Was saying manibano, you try the nine, you see a papa no. The hospital casa or jigu ekunya we so no. I was scared. I was Kongo share. My hospital casa in over 50, a dozen more than 100. I say hospital be any one more. Heba infant be any one more which uncle or Ghana had. And so still or die duroso. Or that diabetes a droso. Identity. Because the institutions from priesthood to medical to the prophetic so-called, they all failed to address the real issues. Because you know what? Real issues, sika e nimsa intentem. Look at how many years after Motenenka. 26 good years on the street been teaching different dimensions, trying to make sure everybody is healthy. Social media from 2009 2010, Facebook been teaching Ghana for NTMA. I'm an only for no multimeter me ase. Akra. Look at how many years me drop videos. 8 good years, 7 good years, we were videos all the way. Meaning we were videos with GBC, Obonu TV. We were videos with TV Africa. Do you know that? Long time ago. We were video with TV Africa. Omu ba minchen wa akosombo. Omu tuka eba minchen wa akosombo. Afrikiko opposite. Order na mete. TV Africa eba minchen. Eba interview me. Omu kasa mu tu omu ka. You see? Long time. Ya accumulating. Ya ye jumano. Ya bre ye huase. Afei na botton ayema. Na ye yi botton de amanipa. Monte ase. Omu say da ben no bae. Enye nde 1998, my first radio interview. 98. Radio Universe. 1998, Radio Universe. Apalakutua na me ya interview. Na mpanyifo tie omo ni say me your panim. Me papa tie interview no su. According to my mother, papa is su. I say onim say ne ba no onim kasa sa because na me kasa me din. Kwabna me kasa o. Me din na me tie ora me observe it. You know, my father was shocked because brofo no kasa kra po no me papa say e ya me ka brofo e wona na fufu enim. You know, a cratching, we go cratching. Yeah, I'm the culture chairman. I say, me can brofo on na that fufu enim no mu hu say me ba net brofo obua me kan brofo da. In kan kasa no a. Na say na me sua twi o. Twi no na say na me sua me kan na me kan. But first time I say me kan no, he was shocked. When I lecture na this me and me sua dey with school. And so me pass it, me exams. Until I catch them say you prepare one, I prepare. Say the war one, they are war. Yan kusunya, yan kwanko top. There be, you can't unto me cheme. Oh bear me na me cop. Unto me cheme. Mindiano, oh bear me no na me cop. Oh bear me na me cop. Unto me cheme. Into no diwulem and make yourself a better person where you are, because yes, I mean, they start here, no. And also, if you are oh sorry, no, now 40 years, and son if you are 30 years, and son me now secondary school. What there will be so be our finance. Secondary school, Akolako to another was secondary school. Teenager. Now they kind books. The science of self-realization, the teachings of the compassionate Buddha, JSS Stone, Miyakwala, and an American books, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, in Yama. I'm a headmaster at Boeing public because of book or who me back in. Beniaji, me the exam time, the actual me I'm excited. Yeah, classroom no ben headmaster and to see my EDD. Ana na EDD enko friend mbra. We asem. Am ni age o. E hwe me bag mu no. Book e wo me bag mu. The science of self-realization. Enunti yeah, they make AC public assembly. And I bomb me ma so that I can shout, keep on shouting. That's what the teacher is telling me. That I should be shouting. I should be shouting because I love shout, so I should shout. And I was also shouting, yeah. You see, the revolution and then it started here. That's where my name is coming from, Kongo Wattu, from St. Thomas Aquinas. Go check it out. And then I send me back, pet, you see me, and so then me. Because many a thing. Body am crown, secondary school for grass our body. My pager that there, wait, 20 something years I may join that there pager, and so no, I was hot in that. My pager that there, my really bench. You could not your man school uniform. The shoulders, a pager. My fresh na meba. You catch yourself me free New York, na meba obe JD. Sanity, nti eni mu yahu dada. We know ourselves, but we humble ourselves. The two they be now you're tuning in actually. Aligning with the darkness and the light. Darkness and light. Be yeku, be yeku, be yeku. This is the story of Ifa. Give thanks and praises. Do remember that. No sugar. No mosquito problem. No malaria. Keep cleaning your gutters. Cleaning your gutters. Because mosquitoes, they love stagnation. They love plastics. They love grass. So clean up your environment. And then no sugar. No problems. no veganism, no problem. If you eat sugar, fructose, all these hybrids of mangoes, smoothies, you are doing harm to yourself. Me say, all those African Americans na mubagana no. Bisa said then musuro pa. Aya malaria. Malaria. Omusuro malaria. Into normal bagana. Then they take a shot, a malaria shot. Bagana, they take a malaria shot from America. You warm malaria panier. The omoba kosa to say bosumi miensa. And no crap on them fat. Omo shot ni no. Omo sa enya malaria no. Because omo no yomo dead. I'm a small sickly. I saw a holistic doctor and so osro ntonton. Ontumentina Ghana ntuntumunti. Ontumentina ntuntumunti osro holistic doctor. Wenya we also activating crop so and so wenya malaria. Also activating crop so and so osro ntonton. Adiasa Jemframa abontin. O Jani akoshe dem. Oh teacher, then now ye. Teacher, o Jani. I don't know ontuna abontin na Jemframa kakra. And look at the stars. You know what I mean? Let's look at the stars more. Teacher, Ujane. Teacher, question them. Osron tonton. With the bunch, the sugar in a bunch. Agbeli. Nti. On to maintain bunting. Agbeli. On say with the agbelens are into to maintain bunting. Moja no munya na sugar no. Moja no munya na the dead no. Into maintain bunting. Ntuntumbeyo. Ombeyo. Wake up. Moon sorry. The young fat of mine is Shiho. It's not any spirit. It is you and I. You are the gods. You are the universal gods. Now only me say I want to and show to Dubai. You'll be beginning won't. Now it's so on top Dubai until I brought before start to say koho yet na ho koye djuma ho and then so start to say eto na kire mo secret no na. You were created as a melanated being. You make water. Your melanin makes water. You are a blessing to the planet. Ufri asasi we super. That's the end. Wo ena woman nsuo to obebinin awo abrochire eye wonti na woman nsuo to mu amakogu abrochire no mu na mo create nsuo no mu before. You have carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen and phosphorus abundance in you. Eye wonti but unim say wo you are wonderfully and fearfully made. Into sorry obo mu kan say abofu say then you about fear, you lower yourself, you underestimate yourself, you degrade yourself. Media. We need to cry by then. You are a God. Or cry by a cry. If there is an energy call on Yamia, on Yankupon, Uzu Yankupon by on Yankupon, on Yame by on Yame, there is an energy. It's out to me, if you were in sanity. So know thyself, and everything will be alright. I will not open the phone lines. We will do it another time. I got to go. And wherever I am, I will send you messages. I will make videos for you. And everything will be alright. Time to go back to office and work. Numerous messages, and I have to answer everybody. Rain or shine, that is the real meaning of a king. Rain or shine. In so tall, we are bow. Your name, I will say it to me answer. May several minor. For the youth, this is the time for you. You see what is happening to your parents? You see what is happening to our fathers and our mothers? It's a lesson to us. One minimum suffer spondylosis, diabetes, type 1, type 2. This is the higher, natural prostate, then, a whole lot. Amount to mean that a lesson for all of us. Because if we don't change from the foods that they ate, that is giving these symptoms and suffering to them. It's about time for you to wake up. Ye are gods, and all of you are children of the Most High. Or say, but ye shall die like men, like princes, ye shall die. Because munimuhu, entino, obre, enna, mode atomuso. Jema woji, netiashi, universal gods, wake up and take your life back again. We are at war, and it is here, revolution time. Wake up. Do remember that. Wake up. Let's go. 240-93-2222. 0240-93-2222. Call this number and order for your JD ointment. Number 1 ointment that opens the chakra system. Number 1 ointment. Number 1 ointment. Waist pain gone. Pulse gone. What ointment are utia now koto gena ya nekoda unti bida. Number 1 ointment to clear your eyes. Number 1 ointment. I be man who I fe. It's a san we nim diano. Utia no we nim diano. It's a san. It's a san. A man who ye fe. Anti-aging. Number 1 ointment. 0240 93 2222. 0240 93 2222. All right, and then order, call and order. That's my secretary's number. Call and order. Into friend out your bar near, because soon I will be out of the country, and so therefore ofremia unyame, even though it will be on roaming, mean to me peke whilst I'm on roaming, because me peke you understand? You can only WhatsApp me on 0545 87 69 39. 0545 87 69 39. WhatsApp me, but call 0240 932222 and order anything. Detox, jelly ointment, kefir, butter, bitters, name them. We have ulcer rescue. We have ulcer rescue. We have vaccine, anti-vaccine, rescue that dissolves all. A dry or vaccine. What will be that? Say what will vaccine I buy what will be? As I chip in it that will move. Yeah, the man will be dissolving. We have tried that. A bit dissolving will move. A bit dissolve so no cheap. This is secret. So we have a lot of package. Your package ranging from 1,000 package, 2,000 package, 3,000, 4,000 package. And sana ye what JD ointment usikasha. All right, 200 JD ointment. We have 400 a big size. We now pay. This is revolution, and we are taking over. Yes, sank of and we make sure in the next 2040 the hospitals must be empty. Pill is going to be empty, and I declare that unless those who will be stubborn not to hear me. Imagine me per se hospitals are empty, na akwa ebi so te ho radio so ono so say me twa ntro nti no ense say we nam monhwe n'ani na monhwe m'ani monhwe ne sen na monhwe me sen monhwe n'ani ne skin na monhwe me skin. The evidence is clear. Sugar against salt. Take one. Give thanks. One love. Bless. Thanks and praises. Stay blessed. One love to all the family. Give thanks and praises. Follow and like the channel, Upright Movement channel. You can also go to Kongo Wattu on Facebook and like and follow Kongo Wattu. Alright? Give thanks. Love yourself. Love mankind. You have no enemy. The only enemy is what? Sickness. That's all you are here to fight for. Not your brother, not your sister. Let love lead. Alright? That is the only thing. Utanfo pe yare. So we are rare no be hu utanfo. Who free say ama ya utanfo. Adwa ya utanfo. There be adwa kwa no yare. Odwene ne ho. Adwa odwene ne ho. Ni sisi, ni fibroid odwene ne ho. Utanfo then yare. And that is why you are here, to solve that. Give thanks. Another time I'll be talking about kidney. Someone said I should talk about kidneys and stuff like that. With this rampant kidney diseases and dialysis and man for echo true. No, I'll tell you the truth and nothing but the truth. Alright? We were not created to be sick, never created to have all these issues. These are all artificial. That was created by the system. Alright? Give thanks. Mamunsuro mameo. Mamunsuro kura mame. I'm cool. Alright? I'm good. I'm cool kra. Why? And you know, I'm what I say. All the wishes, they are welcome, but don't live in fear. Don't panic for me. Me a cool cry. Ubian to me fan in San All right. Give thanks. One love. Bless.